I gave 2 lessons today. One guy was fanning the club open and hitting a weak slice. The next guy was hooding it and hitting a duck hook. I gave them both the same backswing checkpoint, and as a result, in 5 minutes, they were hitting dead straight shots. Here's what we talked about. Now, when we talk about fanning the club or hooding the club, we're talking about the backswing. So let me describe both, and then I'm gonna give you the checkpoint or the thing that I gave both of them to work on their backswing. So fanning the club open is this. It's when the club face rotates way open and goes in and around, all right? And if you follow the vertical line swing and the bad lie, the book, you know we hate this move. We hate this weak, rotate the face, fan it open to the inside. Now when you do that, let me go ahead and hit a shot. So fanning it is this, rotate and inside, okay? Oh man, Nick, thumbs down on that. I know you got it. Nick, okay, Nick gave us a thumbs down. Don't give us a thumbs down in this video, give us a thumbs up. All right, the other one is hooding it. Okay, hooding it means the club face is going back and it's closing or shutting. Looks like this. So he was taking it back, right? He was shutting the face way down, okay, and boom, low duck hook. Here's the thing, whether you're fanning it or hooding it, the takeaway needs to be in a neutral position. So let me show you what a neutral position is, and then I'm gonna give you the checkpoint that I gave both these guys that fixed it like that. When the club goes back, okay, the club face should be a couple things. Number one is it should be out in front of you. Everybody see that? See how the club's out in front? This is behind me, bad. This is out in front. Does that make sense, Nick? Does that make sense? Okay, Nick, I got Nick a thumbs up. You give us a thumbs up, and be sure to tell us where you're from and how old you are. We love hearing that. So I want this club head out in front, and I also want the leading edge right here to be roughly at about a 45-degree angle. Let's say this is 90, fanning it. Let's say this is 0, hooding it. 45 is right in the middle. So the club's out in front, 45-degree angle. How can you check that, or how can you do that on your own? Well, most golfers wear a golf glove, right? I got my Titleist golf glove here. I've got 4 knuckles on the top. This is the golden nugget right here. Pay attention, write this down, because this is what's gonna help you hit the ball straight, because it helped both of these guys hit the ball straight. 4 knuckles, Titleist. When the club moves away from the golf ball, right now as I look down at my lead hand, I can see about 2.5 knuckles, all right? And I can barely see the Titleist. That's one of the cornerstones of the vertical line swing. We covered in the book, The Bad Lie. When the club works back, all right, I still want to see about 2.5 knuckles. If I see 4 knuckles, I fanned it. If I see 0 knuckles, I've hooded it. So here we go, set in there, find your good ball position. Right there, boom, little 3 there. There's 2.5. 2.5, I can see that right there. All right, now let me go ahead and hit a golf shot. Perfect. All right, pulled it just a little bit. What is the other checkpoint that you can use in the golf swing to help you with this? So that's the takeaway checkpoint. Let me give you a top of backswing checkpoint and kind of tie all this together in a drill to work you with that. We know this, all right? We know what fanning is. We know what hooding it is. I'm 45 degrees. Now, as I get to the top, okay, I want this club head right here to be pretty much in line with my hands. I don't want it over here. That'd be bad. Typically happens when people fan it, okay? I don't want it to be way over here. Typically happens when people hood it. You want the club head to be relatively in line with your hands. That's a general guideline, all right? You might be thinking, well, wow, that sounds great, Todd, but how the heck am I gonna see what's going on up there? Well, you could videotape your swing, okay? You could hire somebody like Nick, videotape your golf swing, right? Or you could do this. You could do this simple drill. Take your setup, okay? Keep your body postures in angles, keep your angles. If you wanna know what those angles are, we cover them in the vertical line swing. Check out the book, okay? Hinge, see? Hinge, turn, boom, that's the drill. Because if I sit right here and I hinge it and I just turn, that club is gonna be in a pretty good position. For those of you out there who are a little bit better at golf, okay, you can actually hit golf shots like this. Let me go ahead and try one. Typically I would do this off a tee, but I'm feeling a little risky today, so here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and hinge it, turn. Okay, that was pretty darn solid. Now that we got you hitting straight shots, check out my next video on how to help you with your golf game. And if you wanna personally work with us, check out VLScoaching.com.